This is about Mars and Leo. So, Mars and Leo, how do these people behave when it comes to pursuing things? What is their energy like? Well, Leo is a fire sign, and so they have a lot of energy. They're very high energy and they love doing things. They're very active and they usually lead. It's like they are going to be the ones who are going to jump into the cold water first and do something to inspire everybody else. They're not leaders by domination or fear, they're leaders by inspiration. So, because they are so confident in what they do, and they have an enthusiasm that is very contagious. They usually attract people to follow them and do whatever they do. So, yeah, Mars and Leo are definitely natural born leaders because they are not scared. They are big risk takers and they inspire other people to also follow and take the risk because they have proven that they took it first and nothing happened. So, why wouldn't you? Plus, their confidence and their charisma really invites people to go on and follow them. They also exude passion, right? They are very like into whatever they chose to do. They're very into it and they pursue it with a lot of passion. Um, but also, in order to continue doing things, they really need recognition. They can't just do things kind of secretly out of the background like an Aquarius would, which is the opposing sign of Leo. They need to be seen and applauded for what they're doing. That's also another reason why they want people to follow them because they want everybody to see what they're doing, right? So when it comes to sports, they also like sports where individual performance is highlighted and they can win, so that they get the applause. But they also love creative expression, like performance or dance or acting, stuff like that. That's how Mars in Leo like deal with their energy. So now another aspect of Mars, as we all know, is the sexuality. So to kind of weave into what we already said about how they pursue things in general, it also translates into their sexual life. So they do need a lot of affirmation and confirmation, right? So they want to know that you like them, that you like how they look, that you like what they're doing. They constantly need this reaffirmation when you are with them, and that then makes them be really generous and want to give and want to perform and be the best. So they're not egocentric in that way. They really love sharing and they're very generous, but they need to be acknowledged for that, for everything that they're giving. Another thing is that they are very playful. They don't take anything really seriously, right? Especially when it comes to sexuality. There's no heaviness with them when it comes to sexuality, like this burden of like, you shouldn't sleep with too many people or too many people at once, or some things are kind of immoral. They don't have all of this kind of moral barriers in their head. They're very playful, and for them everything is a game. Like, sex is not serious. What do you mean? It's just about pleasure. Like, let's just enjoy this moment. um, so they never see sexuality through a lens of commitment or even connection, to be honest, but they see it through a lens of like physical pleasure and hedonism and momentary enjoyment. But in this moment, they are fully present, right? They will give everything. They love to pamper people and to be pampered as well. They love to create spectacles, like to bring you into a beautiful room with like rosebuds on the bed, and they're gonna be dressed in lingerie, and maybe they're gonna perform a striptease for you, but they also love to get those things back. So they love spectacles in any kind of way, and they also love everything to be extra. They love partners that are extra. So if you want to attract them sexually, you can put on a bit of extra looks, a bit of extra style. They will love that. They also like luxury. So when you invite them into like a beautiful hotel with the view over the skyline of the city. They like these kind of things, right? Mm, Another thing is that because of this need to be admired and to be seen and to be acknowledged, they might also be into public, sex or sex parties or exhibitionism, stuff like that. And the creativity obviously can't be missing with a Mars in Leo. So bring on whatever you want, like your sex games, the sex toys, like play fighting, whatever it is, they will love it. They are amazing lovers. They are, I mean, in my experience, not my personal, but my clients like experience, Mars in Leo are very, very wanted as lovers because they generally give everybody a great experience, no matter if they are compatible with Mars in Leo or not, astrologically speaking. Usually everybody has a great time with Mars in Leo. So, you know, um, that's about them. So if they're such great lovers, how can you get those guys? Well, often Mars in Leo, Leo, it's a lion sign. They usually are the ones to hunt. And when they hunt, so if you want to be the one that's hunted by them, like I said before, you need to be extra. Like you need to look over the top, dress your best, be very confident, be the star in the room. Like if Leo is in a room and they decide to go for somebody, it's gonna be the star in the room. They don't want the ones that are shy or hiding in the corners. They want the ones who are in the spotlight. That's what attracts them. So if you want to be hunted by them, then make sure that you are very visible. Maybe put on your shiny glam dress, put on the red lipstick, whatever it is. But yeah, be very out there. They are not the ones who are going to be judgmental or anything about, like, I don't know, oh, he is too arrogant or he put too much effort into his looks or she wears a too big décolleté or too short skirt. Never. They really love like when people stand out. So that's that. And if they approach you, don't like play the hot and cold game or anything. They love wittiness, they love character, they love confidence, they love if you're straightforward and you like tell them that you like them as well, that kind of stuff. So if you go for them, clearly the way to go is the admiration path, right? They love to be admired. And since they're not very used to being approached first, since they're always so upfront and fast in their approaching of others, like they would be completely helpless against a waterfall of compliments and admiration. So if you go to them, just like keep telling them how unique and special they are, and that they are the most shining person in the entire room. Be very bold in expressing how much you like them and how much you desire them. Like be very bold with expressing your desire. That's what will definitely sweep them off their feet. And if you invite them for a date, try to make it something fun, some kind of playful activities where, they can show their talents, where they can shine. And if they're a good singer, take them to a karaoke. If they love games, then maybe escape room, or if they're a competitive sports person, then go and have like some sports activity with them, but don't win, you know. Don't be better. They won't like that very much. Um, so that's about Mars in Leo characters. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'm looking forward to the replies from the Mars in Leo.